Hello smart money traders, welcome back to the channel. Finally, we have a free ICT silver bullet trading indicator on TradingView. I know a lot of you guys will love this indicator. It has done everything you need to know about ICT silver bullet. A lot of you guys are already enjoying the ICT silver bullet strategy that was taught by the founder of the ICT concept. And if you have not watched the video where I explain it in detail, this particular video, do well to come over to my YouTube channel and watch that particular video to get every detail about ICT silver bullet, because I'm not going to go down into explaining the basics of ICT silver bullet. But basically it is a time-based strategy that we use every day without paying attention to the daily bias or whatever. We just pay attention to a specific time of the day and then we take trade from there. It is a very efficient trading strategy that you can use to pass prop firm evaluation. You can use to go ahead and use prop firm challenges and then make a lot of money in the foreign exchange market, in the indices, or in the crypto market. So let's get into this. Now let me just give you a quick recap. The silver bullet trading strategy is a strategy that is used to be traded within this time frame. You can see in a day we only pay attention to this particular time. Now you're going to turn your tradingview.com to New York time UTC. Simply come here and come to where you see New York time UTC -4. Click on it and then it's going to be on New York local time. So you're going to pay attention to 3 a.m. and 4 a.m. and then 10 a.m. to 11 a.m., 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. Even if you're just going to pay attention to only this time, you're going to make a lot of money using this simple strategy. Okay, so this particular indicator was created by this guy called, is it Zachary? This particular guy, you're going to find it right here. I'm going to drop the link to this particular indicator for you in the description of this particular video. All you have to do is to just get this particular indicator. Now this particular guy, I think Bill's SMC, is also a YouTuber. He has actually done this. You can simply put your tradingview.com email address right here and then click on get access and you will automatically get access to this particular indicator on your TradingView. And once you get it, you can make it your favorite. You can see you can take it off, you can take it on. Okay, once you put your email address, you come to search, you will search silver bullet indicator. This is the indicator. Already almost 1,000 people have already gotten access to that, so go ahead and do that. So these are the time zones. You can see this is New York 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. This is New York 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. This is 3 a.m. to 4 a.m. all the times that you need. Now these are the entry model. This is it. You will use everything you know about ICT trading strategy, optimal trade entry. I'm going to show you that. Just a recap. Setups, you need to watch out for previous session high/low, draw on liquidity, previous daily high and low, all the things we've discussed. I'm not going to go back into explaining that. You can find that in that particular video. So now let's get into that. Just a quick recap. What we do in trading ICT silver bullet, you want to watch price behave like this, somewhere like this, into any of these, and then once you see graph of liquidity, you wait for it to come back to the most nearest fair value gap, and then you're going to take your trade from there. And then one thing about this particular indicator is that it's going to show you the particular fair value gap you're going to use for that particular trade entry. So you're going to take it like that. So let's do an example and then I'm going to show you how important it's this particular indicator for you. So let's take it out and see what we have. Okay, getting everything ready. I just want to make sure that I give you the best of this. So make sure you get this indicator. The link is in the description of this video. Now the first thing you need to do once you plot this particular indicator, you want to back test it and see for yourself. So every trade you're going to be taking, make sure that particular trade can give you at least 15 pips. If you're trading foreign exchange, that is currencies, and if you're trading indices, make sure that particular trade will give you at least 10 points. So that is the very important information you need to know. So looking at this from the most recent data, you can see this is 10 a.m. New York local time to 11 a.m. You watch out for the most recent area, draw on liquidity right here. External range liquidity has been drawn here. Okay, and then this indicator, let me show you that once this liquidity has been drawn, it's going to show you the fair value gap you need to use, not this particular fair value gap. You want to make sure that the fair value gap must be inside this, and that is why. Okay, so you can see this particular fair value gap is the one you're going to use. Very important, without any hesitation. after draw on liquidity. Let me even mark it out for you so you can see. Remember, this is it for the sell. You want to be here, okay? And then your stop loss is basically, let's give it 5 pips because that's the standard for ICT silver bullet. And then your take profit, you can also measure it from here and get your stop loss and take profit. Your stop loss is from here, 15 pips is okay. This place 15 pips is okay. And your time, you can use 5 minutes or you can use 1 minute depending on how you want to see it. So this is your take profit, and then your stop loss is 5 pips. Let's see if we can get 5 pips from here, just above here. You want to make sure that that is where your stop loss is, but I would prefer to use my normal ICT concept understanding. That is where liquidity is residing. Just above it, I want to target that where I want to put my stop loss. So I want to put my stop loss just right above that particular fair value gap, just right above here. That is where I want to be. So let's see how it goes. And we have this trade, okay, target hit. So we have gotten this is almost 1:2. It's okay for silver bullet trading strategy. Let's look for another entry and see if we can get that. Now look at this. After draw on liquidity, just below here, remember I told you there are some trades you don't want to be part of. So once this is outside, even when you see it coming back, you don't want to take the trade if price did not come back and touch the fair value gap within this range. Okay, you can see the indicator has done all the work for you. So you want to just watch out for the fair value gap the indicator will give you, and then preferably if you want to take trade with that particular fair value gap, you must make sure that it must be part of your premium or discount area. All these things were taught properly in this particular YouTube channel. So let's look out for this. I'm not comfortable with this because right here I'm not seeing any draw on liquidity. Right here there is draw on liquidity coming up. I'm not seeing any trade. You are not comfortable with it, just avoid it, guys. You can check other pairs for trade. I will recommend you trade only the USD pair currencies like Euro, USD, GBP, USD CAD. These are the currencies I trade using this ICT silver bullet. Okay, right here also we see draw on liquidity. Right here, let me just show you draw on liquidity. At this point we can see, but did we see price coming back to a fair value gap? Let me just see if I can see price coming back to a fair value gap. Look at the fair value gap price gave us, very powerful fair value gap, but I'm not seeing price coming back to it, so I'm not going to take the trade, so I'll just let it be. So let's check for another example and see. We can see the most recent area, draw on liquidity just above here, draw on liquidity. Even this particular place, let's see this particular place, we can see there is a draw of liquidity right there, just right above here, draw on liquidity rather. Let's see how we can adjust this. So into that particular area, draw on liquidity, you can see just very small. So this trade, you can also take this trade. I think if you are watching it from a smaller time frame, you can even get a trade from there. Okay, so let's watch it as it plays out. Yes, you can see this fair value gap just at the tip. You want to put your entry just at the tip of the fair value gap. That's where you want to be. Okay, your stop loss is just right below or just right below that place, and then you want to watch this happen. Okay, your trade is moving, and then you have your take profit. So let's check another one and see if we can see more and more are coming. Draw on liquidity right here, below here, draw on liquidity. Okay, this is a draw on liquidity right there. Okay, external range liquidity, and this is a very big fair value gap, and I want to show you something really important. Whenever you see a very big fair value gap, you need to pay attention to it. Okay, into this particular time zone, you want to watch it very carefully. When you see a very big fair value gap, you can see very big fair value gap. Now you want to enter your trade at the middle of that particular fair value gap. Let's see how it goes from here to here. If you have a very big fair value gap, you want to enter trade at the middle. It is called consequent encroachment. That's where you want to take your trade. So let's go for the sell right here at this point, and then your stop loss is just right above there. Your take profit is somewhere around here. Okay, and it will be at least 15 pips. Let's see how it goes. You are in the trade and you have gotten this, you take profit. So this is how you can go ahead and check this. Let's see if we have an entry here. Draw on liquidity just right below here. Price have taken out that. Let's see. I'm just trying to see how far this thing goes. So we are watching this from here. This, yes, fair value gap. If we want to take that trade, we want to see price come here. All these small fair value gap, you want to take your trade at the beginning and see how far. Will price come back and touch our entry? No, price never did come back, so we let it be. We don't want to force our opinion over that. And you can see time and again where trade has failed. So let's see these two. The last example I'm going to give you before I close for this. Guys, make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel. You want to get anything reasonable from this YouTube channel. A fair value gap here, even though there is no draw on liquidity prior to that, I wouldn't want to say this is a perfect one. Look at this. There is no draw on liquidity, but let's see if there is. Yes, there is draw on liquidity right here. So there is liquidity right below here. Draw on liquidity. It's not perfect as I thought it would be, but let's play it out and see. Whoa, it's not a perfect trade, so I don't want to gamble. I don't want to take that trade because it's not giving me what I'm looking for. Okay, so you're going to get this time and again, time and again, time and again. You're going to get these kind of entries time and again. Let's see this. Did we have an entry? If we see this, let's see that. If we can see, yes, just that below here, draw on liquidity below this place, and we are seeing it from that point. Let's see how it goes. Yes, draw on liquidity, we can see, and it gives us a perfect fair value gap to use for trade entry for the sell just at the tip, and your stop loss is 5 pips. Your take profit is maybe 15 pips as originally taught in the ICT concept. Yes, we can see. You don't have to worry. Even if you are in the trade and then you see another fair value gap, you don't have to go into the trade again. Once you're in the trade, you let it be to play out. So you're going to see this time and again, guys, and it's not every day. So guys, go ahead and try that and see for yourself. You're going to find this time and again. So this is all about this particular indicator and how you can use it, guys. You're going to have different trades in a day, and then make sure you try it on different. If you are not seeing a clear trade, just avoid it. You must not trade. Trade is not necessary if you are not clear of what you're looking at. You must have a clear setup before you can take a trade. Thank you, guys. The last example, this is not a fair value gap. We don't have a fair value gap right here, so you just avoid this. Just let it be. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel. If you have any question, let me know in the comments. See you in the next video.